What up? It's your boy Dvrth back at it again with another video. And today we're here with Hunter x Hunter episode 147. This is the second to last episode, and we're finally back with Hunter x Hunter, finally finishing it off. Kind of sucks that we had to kind of stop at the last two episodes of the show, but hey, life happens, and you have to move and all the other stuff. But I finally think that I have my internet to where I can watch and react to this episode. If you're seeing this video, it means that I got it to where I can watch and react to this episode. If not, and this video never sees the light of day, well, I guess my depression is 10 times worse. So we're gonna hop straight into this. Last we left off with Hunter x Hunter. Gon met Jing, or he found Jing. He hasn't exactly met him yet. Found Jing. They saw each other. Good stuff. But we left off on a really sweet note with Killua kind of accepting Nanaka as well as Alluka, because they are two halves of the same coin, and it's still his big sister, or his little sister. And even if it's not, Alluka herself shows compassion towards Nanaka, and Nanaka shows feelings as well, constantly saying that she loves Killua and all this other stuff. Nanaka has feelings. Nanaka is something, is what we came up with last episode. So we're gonna hop straight into this. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Hunter x Hunter, something totally different, the best place to that in. As long as my social media link's going to be in the description below. And if you want these episodes early, even though there's one more episode, so if you want to watch the last episode, you subscribe to the Patreon. If you're seeing this on YouTube, we are not even probably, we're definitely done. So with all that being said, let's get our headphones, make sure they're on. Them bitches is on, and let's just get into it. In 3, 2, 1, go. Poor guy. I'm glad we get back into this though. Oh, it's my dog. Oh God. I'm kind of this kind of, yeah, this kind of hitting a nigga, bro, because we ain't been in here in a while. Fuck ass deadbeat. Nah, he's cool. He's cool. Jing is cool. Jing is cool. Still got to clown his ass, but Jing is cool. I think he's Jing. He's different. He's built different. You know what? I'll enjoy this. I'll enjoy this OP. I'll enjoy this OP. We're back. I might as well enjoy this OP. Why not? Why the fuck not? Even though it got old fast. Because to be honest with you, I'm probably gonna miss it when it's gone. So I might as well enjoy it while we have it. And sometimes you need to be away from something to truly appreciate it. Also, it's very gloomy outside, so if the camera seems gray-ish or something, it's because it's literally Silent Hill outside. Sorry. The OG deadbeat? Let's go. Salvation in the future. Okay. Have to check. Who the fuck's big ass mansion is this? Is that supposed to be Kite? Or like, oh, who's this? Hmm. Okay. And what do you say? My job was. Well, we kind of figured that the way you was getting rid of them niggas in that forest, because he was definitely off it, niggas. Because the cycle that continues even after. Damn, that sucks. The cycle of hatred, or the cycle of violence. The little bit of Naruto got in me a little bit. Who is it? Who is this? Who is this girl? Hmm. Until their life was suddenly ended. Yeah. Okay. So this guy, he's having a very introspective moment with himself. he's basically he's basically, if we are to boil this all down, he's basically saying like, I killed people in my last life. In this life, I killed people, and because I did that, I continue to do it, and it doesn't help anybody. Who the fuck is this? Also, that must. I might have to pick my chair up a little bit. Here, body. Instead of her. Oh wait, no. This nigga's having a very. He's having an existential. Oh wow. Okay. This is. Uh huh. Because he game is slightly more complex. I see, but it's a little bit more complex than that. Yes, yeah. Or at least maybe it's a little more. Maybe the word is grand. Yep. So, like I said before, it basically what it all boils down to is I keep killing in every one of my lives, and it doesn't make anything or anybody better. That's tough. Mm. Yep, into meatballs, my nigga. Had all the meaning in the world. Yep. 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 It's like I said, maybe it's not it's not that it's such a small and meaningless thing. It's just super complex and grand. That's why you didn't understand. That's why it seems meaningless. Hmm. Yep. It's a vast amount of information that comprises all of it. Yeah. This nigga's going far. Oh my god. This nigga's going so deep with this. Pause? Yeah, who cares? Very small, but it has enough energy to repeat the cycle. That's kind of a bar, actually. Mm-hmm. But something inside told that I mustn't repeat this. Could it have been another soul or yourself? Hmm. I wonder where he's getting with this though. Like, what is he trying? Like, is it supposed to relate to this person? Wait, cause so this is probably Kite. Oh my god, I hit the fuck out of my desk. This is probably Kite, right? Because no, but because well, we don't know where Kite's body came from. We don't know how that body became to be. We don't know who got eaten or killed or whatever. So it's most likely Kite, and he's talking about this from a perspective of Kite's soul in this girl's body, which is why he's having this super crazy. So, dead. Okay, it is Kite. Yeah, it's Kite, but she's growing up because she's an ant. Oh God, what you running from? Let's talk. Uh, for what? Oh yeah, I can't fuck with it. Okay, that's fire. Real talk. Because if you think about it, him just saying sorry and then walking away, it is very very selfish. Every day, yeah, yep. You will apologize every day of your life. I think she'll kill you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But she's also giving him a second chance to live. What the fuck? Okay. Strange. I get that he has to apologize to Kite. What is this interaction gonna be like? Will Kite remember him? Okay. Let's talk. Let's talk. I like this Kite. And let that come from the heart on God. Mm. That's a stepping stone on God. Yeah, I don't even think he can protect anybody right now. He's not in. He's not in the physical frame of being. Mm. Killer's been bailing you out quite a bit though. That's also an apology you need to have with him, like a serious one or like something, bro. Because like you and him have some talking to do is what I've realized with that with him saying that at least it's not just Jing. Nice, 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 nice. Cool. Let's go. Okay, that's what's up. Cool. And what's her name? Fucking Kite looks cool as well. Like Kite's new form looks cool. I like the all black and stuff. Yeah, you that's exactly what you tried to do. Try to take the easy way out. Apologies are not running away. Apologies are sticking with it. Mm, that's real shit. That's a new life on God. See there? You better be. You fuck another quest! I'm waiting at the world tree. Fuck. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. I do. Yeah, I guess so. Whatever. Oh, you piece of shit, Jink. All right, let's go find him and have that talk. Woo! Big Killer here and Alika. Let's go. We got the gang together. Ooh. All right, cool. Also, what the fuck is this tree? Why is this casually a world tree here? Like, can we talk about that? That's like something that I feel like we should talk about a little bit. There's casually a world tree here. That's is. Am I just okay? Tell me about it, cause like that seems important. So able to build. Oh damn! It's that tall. That like okay, nigga, you need a waiver. Oh no, damn. Well, them niggas not real, so like, what do we care? Jesus said other niggas die. They don't give a fuck, bro. They are built completely different. right. Real talk. Yeah, you went you went far with that. You went a little too far with that, bro. Come on. Let's not have that happen anymore. But it's this is a serious conversation that we need to have. Like that was very stupid of you. Jesus. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Now you can apologize, or thank you can thank Nanika. Also, you better fucking not. Okay, I thought he was go. All right, chocolate sundae, nigga. Fucking 10 bitches. Okay, that's what's up. It's real. It's real. What is this? Are they going their separate ways? Damn, are they going their separate ways? Ah, they are. Oh man. Damn, where's mom? That is a stick. Fuck going on? Uh, oh man, that's crazy, bro. They're splitting up. This is probably good for him. This is actually probably really good for him. It's actually probably the best thing for them when I sit there and think about it. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, this is good. We'll be friends. Boop. Let's go, bro. No, no way. Oh man, no way, bro. That's insane, bro. They're really. Oh man. Oh man, no way. They've been through so fucking much together. That's insane. But I'm sad. I'm sad, but like I'm sad but happy and like fulfilled at the same time because like that sucks. They sucks that they can't that they're going off on their separate ways, but like it's actually really good for them. Oh man. It sucks that now that we're getting back into Hunter x Hunter, it's basically us saying goodbye to it. It's so sad, man. Damn. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I ain't heard this song in a while. Ooh. This was hitting some. I was about to say nostalgia as if it's like been that long. No, it hasn't. But like, I just haven't heard this song in a while. Shit was hard. Was it Greed Island? I think this was Greed Island. ED. Okay, that was good. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh no, I don't want to fucking watch the preview. Oh my god, they're man, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, let's talk about it. So, um, so first of all, we get a more like a monologue from the koala guy, whatever. And I think this is more like the official, like what he was saying was pretty long-winded, but I think what, like his point was pretty much the like official, like official bow, I should say bow, that they put on the whole last arc outside of the election, right? So that's the full, like, this is the lesson that I have learned type of thing, right? Which, as I said, when you boil all that down, he's basically saying that um he spent his first life pretty much being a dickhead. And then when he died, because he was a dickhead, he then spent his other life being a dickhead. Now, here's why what he was talking about, while it was, like I said, was long-winded, it was pretty important, because while yes, he spent his first life being a horrible person, and then when he died from being a horrible person and then spent his second life being a horrible person, what he didn't see until now is how much of a blessing it was for him to get that second chance. And now he's been given something that a lot of people, not even a lot of, did one of my fucking candles go out? No, mom is sweet. It just made me so sad when I saw that. One of the things that people don't get a lot of, in fact, I don't think only like a handful of people get this, which is a third chance. And with this third chance, he's finally realized that the cycle of violence that he has been perpetuating for himself and others is not, it's not making him better. It's not like, here, look at it from this perspective. In his first life, he only had one try. As far as he knew, he only had one try. He didn't believe in a soul or anything. So as far as he knew, he only had one try. And as far as he knew, that was the best way to, get it how he lived, right? Or at least get it how he wanted to live, or whatever his circumstances were. That's how he assumed that he had to live. Now, because of that, because of him only thinking that you have one try, because of him not realizing that life itself is a cycle instead of just a line and then a endpoint, now with his second life in him, actually, while still regurgitating the same fuckery that he fucked around with in his first life, now he is learning from his fuckery. And with him learning from his fuckery, with his third chance, he's able to finally realize that there is a soul. The small thing, like what he understood as meaningless, was only meaningless because he wasn't looking hard enough. These small things had so much meaning to it. And that's a sentiment that can be flipped on its head for so many other things that we learned in the Chimera Ant arc. But I think with the koala specifically, I don't remember his name, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna keep on calling him koala. But with the koala specifically, it's one of those things where you can't really understand how grand something is. There's a certain point in which your mind can understand how grand something is. So for a lot of people, the way they understand those super grand and like huge, like crazy celestial thought process theories and philosophies is that they simplify it, right? So for the koala, I was about to call him koala bear for some reason, but for the koala, he simplified it. I'm sure at some point in his life, in his first life at least, he sat there and thought about all the horrible things that he was doing, and it all, because of the life that he lived, it all came down to, well, there's no point in all of it, really. I'm just killing, and once these people are dead, they're dead. It doesn't matter anymore. They're about as important as a fly, right? But that was him simplifying because he couldn't understand what was beyond that, right? And once he actually started to see what was beyond that, once he actually started to think about that, he realized how grand of a scale life was on. Did he figure out all the meanings to life and everything? No, but he's on the right path. I especially like when we kind of bring all this down to earth, because in this entire situation, he's very long-winded. In a way, I almost feel like they did it on purpose. They made him very long-winded on purpose, because you kind of want him to have this feeling of existential dread, and that's almost what his monologue felt like towards the end. And then you have Kite, who kind of brings everything back down to earth once he's like, my bad, that I'm sorry, I was wrong, and whatever, I apologize. Walks away, and Kite's like, no, we're not just doing that, right? And it's such a good call by Kite, because as I said before, and we're gonna continue, and I feel like that's almost the theme of this little election arc in itself, is how to apologize. It makes the show sound way more rudimentary and elementary than it actually is, but I think that's what this arc is pretty much all about, just how to apologize. So as I've been saying throughout this arc, a lot of people are very confused on what an apology is, and we see this here, and we're about to talk about it in just a bit, but we see this with Koala as well, because there's other people that we gotta talk about, but we see it with Koala as well, where he figured that an apology was simply, I'm sorry, that's my bad, walk away. No, for what you did, and think about it, he killed somebody. And that's just talking about the one person that he's talking to right now. He killed that person. And of course you need to do better than just say sorry and walk off whenever it comes to something like that. But I like what Kite did here, which is both making him actually apologize by saying, like, you are going to be right here with the person that you killed for the rest of your life, because that's how you apologize for something that heinous. For killing somebody, yeah, you're gonna need more than I'm sorry, I'm out, right? You're gonna sit here and you're going to basically live your life with the person that you killed, which to me is a great apology, because not only will it be nerve-wracking for him mentally, not only will that be a mental anguish that will better him, but also, since it will better him, when he actually goes out and lives, he's able to live. That was his third chance right there. His apology was his third chance, and I love that about that part, or that whole beginning part of this episode. There are other things to talk about that were very existential. Like I said, it was super existential shit, where it's oh, so the soul of that girl has to be free, and then your soul took over that girl. Like it. Can we get into that stuff? Yes. It's not JoJo. We're not gonna get too deep into that stuff. I don't think that was the focal point of what they were trying to say, or I don't think that was a focal point of the overarching idea, topic, philosophy, whatever. But if you have other thought process, please let me know. So moving on, because we definitely gotta talk about this. I ain't about to lie. Damn, this nigga, this fucking, oh my god, I'm like trying to move on and shit, and I'm like noticing how long the koala talked. Oh my god, he talked for almost half the episode. That's crazy. Okay. So moving on, we get Kite and Gon. We get Gon apologizing to Kite, and that's cool. I feel like this specifically is like a stepping stone, and it makes a lot more sense now that Killua is leaving or whatever and going on his own way. This makes a lot more sense that this is the first stepping stone to Gon actually maturing. Like seriously taking steps to mature. Before it almost, in hindsight at least, before it seems like he was just setting himself up to mature, or he was, in a lot of ways, he was doing the wrong thing. So I can't even say that, but it feels like Gon is finally setting himself up to mature, and that's what this whole talk was about. Of course, you want to apologize to Kite and all this other stuff, but that's more what I got from the talk between it is cool that Kite was still like cool about it, and she was like, oh, you know, we're still friends no matter where you go and all this other stuff. That was fantastic. I love that. But the fact that he can actually go up to Kite and apologize is the first step to then going to his dad, and then to having that talk with him, and then thusly going on to the world with a new perspective and becoming a better person, which is exactly what I want for Gon. Now let's talk about why. Because Gon and Killua splitting up, leaving each other, is exactly what I'm talking about. Let me get very real with y'all for a second. Let me be candid. Gon and Killua's friendship was one of the most solid and loyal and trustworthy friendships I have ever seen in fiction. But Gon and Killua's relationship is one of the most toxic, most tragic, most soul-sucking and physically and mentally demanding and damaging relationships I have ever seen in fiction. They needed so much growth. There was so much growing up to do with them. And at this moment, honestly, I think it's more or less Gon that has growing up to do. We've seen Killua grow up. We've seen Killua overcome. We've seen all that with Killua. When's the last time we've seen it with Gon? Just real shit. When's the last time you seen Gon take a huge fucking step to better himself, to grow the fuck up? And I've said that before. I'm pretty sure I've said that before in an episode where I was like, Gon, grow the fuck up. I was like, Gon is going to have to grow the fuck up. And I think, and maybe this is a hot take. Maybe this is like an unpopular opinion. Maybe I'm just straight up wrong. Killua did not need to be around Gon anymore. He did. He just didn't. What the bane on Killua's life mentally that Gon was not that shit was not healthy. I'm not saying that their friendship wasn't immaculate. I'm not saying that they weren't the best friends ever. They were, but they were not good for each other. And when one fixed themselves, or at least began to fix themselves, i.e. Killua, and he became better, Killua's not perfect. We saw in the last episode where he was trying to get rid of Nanaka and Alluka had to set him straight. Killua is not perfect, but Killua is maturing. I don't see that from Gon. And if Gon and Killua stayed together, Killua would constantly, and I mean constantly, still be trying to pick up the pieces for Gon whenever he fucked up. Is that what friends are for? Yes. But when it becomes a repeat offense, when that is all you do, I'm not saying that that's all. I'll take that back. That's not all he does. But when that is your MO, you're not good for your friends. I don't care how good of friends they are. I don't care how much you love each other. You are not good for him. And Gon was not. He still didn't understand. Like, think about this shit, bro. I don't even think Gon fully grasped how much, what type of the trials and tribulation that he put and this is not even me being like a Killua fanboy or anything like this. Like that, this isn't me being like, oh, I really like Killua, so I don't appreciate the way they Gon was treated. No, this is just me as a fucking adult seeing the way that this relationship grew and prospered and didn't prosper when it did. Like I haven't lived a lot of life, but I've lived enough life to see when a relationship, I should say, is toxic. And I think that with all that being said, I think that Gon has a lot of growing up to do. I think that sometimes being apart from each other is the best thing for one another. Killua can continue to learn what it is to be a good big brother, because he still has a ways to go, of course, and then also mature himself to the point that he truly understands what it is to grow up, to be a good big brother, to be a good friend, to be a good partner in any sort of life situation, which is something that we as the audience can actively see Killua learning. But we don't see that. We don't see that for his other half. We see him getting stronger. We see him reaching new heights that we never expected him to reach. His physical prowess is one of the best I've seen. But that's all. Gon has it's just that. He has so much growing up to do. And for Gon, he needs that. He may not know it, he may be sad about this, but he needs that alone time. He needs that alone time. He needs that time to be by himself, to get better with himself, instead of leaning on Killua and Killua leaning on him whenever shit gets bad. Yes, that is what friends do. Yes, that's what I expect out of them. But that shouldn't be the norm. That shouldn't be the norm. I think a lot of people. Here's one thing I'll say. Kurapika, we haven't heard shit from them. We haven't heard shit from Kurapika. Kurapika's out there gang banging and shit. out there selling drugs or some shit. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing some shady shit, right? But here's the thing. Kurapika is the most mature out of everybody. Now, sometimes it's to a fault. I won't lie. I've seen moments where it's to a fault, but Kurapika is one of the most mature. If not, he is the most mature. Even out of the actual most mature one, who is Leorio, you could say Kurapika is more mature. So, what am I trying to say here? If you've noticed, to me, right, Kurapika has not really been a part of the group for as long as, or for as much time that you see Leorio or Gon or Killua, right? But Kurapika Kurapika doesn't show the same tendencies as Gon. He doesn't bring people into his fight. People will cape up for him. People will help him because he has friends. But Kurapika does not actively hurt others or put others in danger. Kurapika may attract the danger. Kurapika might go to the danger, but Kurapika does not bring others into it. At least he doesn't bring his friends into it. He doesn't want his friends to be in it. I'm sure that Kurapika's like, no, I can do it myself. And that's probably why he's not answering phone calls and shit. Kurapika probably knows what the fuck, whatever he's about to do is some real shit, and he's gonna do it by himself. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. That's something for my therapist to tell me. But what I can tell you is that with Gon, you have I don't want to make this like a fuck Gon, type of rant, which is not. It's just a understanding that he has a long way to go. That's all I'm saying. He just has a very, very, very long way to go. But I believe that he can do it. I believe that he can do it. With all that being said, I truly believe that Gon has the ability to better himself. And like I said, with the stepping stone that he's taking, that shows me that he can do it. I'll end the rant off with this. I believe Gon has truly fucked up. And I appreciate Gon for apologizing, or at least starting to apologize. I appreciate that. Because apologies don't start and end with I'm sorry, right? Apologies don't start with I'm and end with sorry. Apologies start with I'm sorry, and they don't really end. Apologies don't really end. You keep apologizing, if not verbally, with your actions. It's like I said before, like I said at the beginning of this arc. Sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. All these other words, all these other phrases. It simply means I won't do it again. I will be better. So, I'm glad to see that Gon is willing to take those steps, whether he knows it or not. So while I am disappointed in Gon's actions throughout it was cool, don't get me wrong, it was cool as fuck. It was cool as fuck to watch. But while I am disappointed in Gon's actions, I genuinely believe that he can get better. And that's not just me saying it because he's the main character. He has to get better. No, he doesn't. No, he don't, nigga. He could. No, he don't, nigga. Nigga, have you seen Attack on Titan? He doesn't have to get better. But I believe that he can get better because at the core of what Gon is, he is simply a good person. He's just pure of heart. He just didn't know what to do with all that purity. that's the thing. So hopefully hopefully, while I know the next episode is gonna be a last episode, hopefully here in the content to come, whether the anime miraculously comes back soon, or the manga, we read the manga or something like that. I don't know. I believe that he can be better. I believe that he will be better. So, with all that being said, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Hunter x Hunter or something totally different, the best place to send that in, always my social media links going to be in the description below. And if you want these episodes early, if you're seeing this on YouTube, we're done. You can subscribe to the Patreon. Link's going to be in the description for that as well. We also have the Discord if you want to talk more anime, music, gaming, whatever. The Discord's there for you to just nerd out, hang out, talk, and suggest stuff. That's what the Discord's there for. And I'd love to see you there. So with all that being said, get my off button ready. There it is. You all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.